Oh, yeah. So I wanted to do something a little different, a little bit more intimate. I wanted to bring up an issue that I've been dealing with. Not a big issue, but something that just keeps bugging me sometimes. And it really has to do with confidence. Now, y'all who know me know that that is not something that I usually deal with, you know what I'm saying? For me, when I was, living, I do what I want, when I want, even if I don't want it. But since I moved here, there's been like this little mental factor that's gotten to me. It just keeps affecting me wherever I go, wherever I'm at, just with people, whoever, even with Isaac and Harry, my roommates. Just it's weird. It's weird. Something I've never had to really deal with. And I think the root cause of it is like the potential for failure. Now, I am an only child, and an only child who was raised in a household with very high expectations. My dad came here when he was 13, living in Michigan, barely knew English, still was able to end up going to UCLA. My mom lived in countryside 시골, Korea, but even living in a small space, small area, she still be able to go good college school, good all-girl college school, because she's so smart. She's so smart. Oh, so 똑똑해요, yeah. So for me, living under a roof with those type of expectations, when I fail at anything, I feel bad. I feel real bad. And I think it's just the pressure that I put on myself, like the feeling of defeat, of utter failure, of disappointment, not being able to live up to expectations. Those people who look at me with those empathetic faces when you don't feel like they really understand the mindset that you're going through. This is really my first time living out of the house, being totally self-sufficient, bills, living style, laundry, I don't know, whatever you want to think about. And if I fail, or I have to go back home, it just means that I couldn't handle it. It means that I couldn't live without my parents. I couldn't live without, my base of friends that I've had. I couldn't make it on my own, just doing something new. It just means that I have lived a life that was much more dependent on other people than I had ever imagined. I mean, honestly, so far I've been doing pretty well. I have a job. I have a nice congregation that I'm going to. Both of Isaac and Harry are amazing, and I hang out with them a lot, and we don't hate each other yet. I don't know if it's actually failure, but just some type of disappointment, or I always feel like I'm being too self-conscious about everything that's going around me, or what other people might think of me, or things like that. Things I really never worried about when I was in Seattle. I don't like it. I don't like it. So a lot of times I just find myself completely confused and frustrated, and then I have to reel myself back in and tell myself, let me be me. Let me be me. Let Pat be Pat. I mean, I made great friends being me on the West Coast, and people seem to like this. So I just need to continue to be this. So for any of you who might be seeing yourself in a new environment, struggling with maybe the same thing that I've been doing, just be yourself. Just try to find that inner person that you have always been. Don't force anything. Don't try to be someone who you're not completely. Unless you're a douche, then you should probably change that. Change that immediately. But really, you do you. Just do you. You do you. That is the motto for 2017. You know what I mean? Just you be you. You do you. You just be yourself. Let Pat be Pat. Let you be you. Don't let other people change you just because that you think that they might want you to be different. I mean, like I said, you gotta adjust a little bit though. I mean, just a little bit. But ultimately, you have to let yourself be yourself. It's who you were raised as. It's what got you your friends. And if you want friends that are similar to the friends that you had before, I mean, no one's replaceable, but if you want something similar, then you just got to be true to yourself. But at the same time, I realized that being on the East Coast this long, I do feel like I've lost a part of myself to some degree. Maybe not lost a part of myself. It's still there. Like I still feel it. Feel it just like the fat that's just right here. The fat that I had in Seattle, still the fat I have in New York, maybe a little bit more, just lifestyle, all of it. It's just still right here. And I realized the only way to really get back, that feeling, that confidence, that familiarity, is to go visit your home. Go visit where you're most comfortable. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be in Seattle. I'm going to go to Seattle. I'm going to do the things that I used to do. Go appreciate the things that I maybe didn't appreciate as much. Hang out with my fam bam. Hang out with my friends. I'm going to go to Seattle. I'm going to Seattle! Yeah, I'll see you soon.